Okay, so you know those lists you see online, like uh, 10 keys to happiness.
Yeah.
I've got one right here. And I thought, you know what? I, let's just do like a deep dive into these because
Ah.
they always look so simple. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But I think there's got to be a lot more to it than just, be more resilient.
Yeah, there's a lot more to unpack there.
Right. So the goal here is to take what seems really straightforward and
Right.
give you some like a richer understanding.
Yeah. I love that idea because a lot of these things, we hear about them all the time, but we don't really delve into what it actually means to practice that in
Right.
your daily life.
And they also feel very interconnected.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like you can't really have one without the other.
Yeah, and looking at the list as a whole is kind of a framework, I think, for thinking about happiness
Oh yeah, absolutely.
from all these different angles.
Okay, so let's jump in.
Yeah, let's do it.
And to make things a little bit more manageable, I thought we could kind of group some of these together.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Um, so I see giving and relating.
Okay.
Those seem pretty close.
Yeah, definitely.
What do we make of these?
Well, I think the core takeaway when we consider both of those is that happiness is deeply social.
Right.
We're social creatures,
Hmm.
and there's a lot of research that shows that giving, whether it's your time or your resources or even just small acts of kindness, actually activates the reward centers in our brain.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it leads to what they call like a helper's high.
Wow.
And then relating, building strong and supportive connections is fundamental to our sense of belonging,
Yeah.
and it can even impact our physical health.
Yeah.
So studies have linked strong social ties to increase longevity,
Yeah.
so it actually helps you live longer.
It's amazing how it all connects.
Yeah, and very often the act of giving, will strengthen those very relationships.
Right. Makes sense. Okay, so let's move on. We've got exercising and awareness.
Okay.
These seem to be more like the personal well-being kind of things.
Yeah, more internally focused.
Yeah. How do those contribute to happiness?
So exercising, obviously, it goes beyond just the physical benefits. It's a powerful mood regulator.
Yeah.
Releases endorphins. It reduces stress hormones.
Right.
And awareness, cultivating like a non-judgmental focus on the present.
Right.
That's mindfulness.
Yes.
That can actually help to break cycles of, negative thinking.
Yeah.
Foster a greater sense of calm and just appreciation for the moment as it is.
Absolutely. And those two seem to be very synergistic.
Yeah.
Like the physical activity can actually kind of like clear your mind.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think that they really work well together.
Okay, so we got a couple more here.
Yep. Okay.
Trying new things and direction.
Okay.
Those seem to be about like engaging with the world and thinking about the future.
Yeah, it's about growth and purpose.
Yeah. What do we learn from those?
So trying new things, injecting novelty into your life can actually be very stimulating.
Right.
You can learn new things. You can
Mhm.
uncover hidden passions you never even knew you had.
I like that. Yeah.
And then direction,
Yeah.
having a sense of purpose or clear goals
Right.
that can give you a feeling of forward momentum, and a sense of meaning.
Yeah.
It's about purposeful engagement, not just sort of random activity.
Right. Right. So it's not just like I'm just trying new things to try new things.
Right, exactly.
There's an intention behind it.
There's a purpose behind it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Resilience and emotions.
Okay.
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
The tough stuff.
Yeah, the tough stuff. How do we deal with these?
Yeah. So life is inevitably, going to throw some curveballs our way.
Oh, for sure.
And resilience is that ability to bounce back,
Yeah.
from adversity when things get tough.
Yes.
And understanding your emotions, recognizing them without judgment and developing healthy coping mechanisms.
Right.
That's absolutely crucial for building resilience.
Yeah.
And it's not about suppressing your feelings,
Right.
It's about developing that emotional intelligence so you can navigate them effectively.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think this is the last group here.
Okay.
Acceptance and meaning.
Okay.
These feel like they kind of address a deeper sense of peace.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. What are we getting at here?
Well, acceptance, accepting yourself, accepting the things that you can't control,
Yeah,
that can really free up so much mental energy.
for sure.
It reduces internal conflict and struggle.
Yeah.
And then meaning, that's about finding a significance in life,
Yeah.
whether it's through your work, your relationships, your beliefs.
Right.
That can provide like a deeper more enduring sense of fulfillment that goes beyond, just sort of fleeting happiness.
So much deeper than just like, I had a good cookie today.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wow. Okay, so we've gone through all 10.
we did it.
It's amazing how much these like simple little words,
Yeah.
kind of contain.
Right. They pack a punch.
Yeah. So we've got giving, relate, exercising awareness, trying new things,
Right.
direction, resilience,
Porque
emotions,
acceptance.
acceptance and meaning.
Yes.
Wow. I'm already thinking about like, where in my life do these,
Yeah.
like where do these hit hardest for me? And which ones maybe need a little more attention?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think as you go